Your body feels like concrete this morning. The alarm went off. Sunlight is streaming through your window, but you can't move. Not because you're lazy, because you're exhausted from wars nobody else can see. God knows exactly why you're lying there, and He's not disappointed in you. This isn't ordinary tiredness. This is spiritual fatigue. You've been fighting battles in dimensions others don't even know exist, carrying burdens that weren't meant for human shoulders, and standing on front lines where the enemy attacks without mercy. Your bed isn't avoiding responsibility. It's a strategic retreat. People who don't understand will tell you to just get up or shake it off. But they've never had their soul drained by spiritual warfare while pretending everything's fine. They've never fought depression at 3 a.m. while demons whisper lies that sound like truth. They've never carried the weight of generational curses while everyone else sleeps peacefully. What they call weakness, heaven calls endurance. What they mistake for giving up, God sees as holding on by a thread of pure faith. Because here's what they don't realize. Sometimes your greatest act of resistance is simply staying alive one more day. Even Jesus withdrew from the crowds when the weight became too much. Even Elijah hid in a cave and begged God to take his life. Even David cried out from his bed, soaking his pillow with tears. Your exhaustion doesn't disqualify you from being chosen. It proves you've been carrying something sacred. You're not in bed because you're broken. You're in bed because you're being rebuilt. God is doing surgery on your spirit, removing toxic attachments, healing wounds others inflicted, and preparing you for a level of anointing that requires this kind of deep rest. Your sensitivity isn't a curse. It's a gift that comes with a price. You feel everything because you're spiritually wired to detect what others miss. You absorb atmospheres, sense spiritual shifts, and carry emotional weight that wasn't meant to be carried alone. But listen carefully. This season of exhaustion is ending. God is about to release you from battles you were never meant to fight. The strength that's been dormant is awakening. The fire that seemed extinguished is reigniting. Your bed was never your prison. It was your cocoon. And what's about to emerge will shock everyone who counted you out, including yourself. So rest, chosen one. Rest without guilt. Rest without shame. Rest knowing that God is preparing you for a comeback that will silence every voice that called you weak. When you rise, and you will rise, you'll rise with power they never saw coming.